Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my channel if you're brand new here. For today's video I'm going to be filming a makeup challenge, and I've been wanting to film challenges for the longest time. They've always been in my little YouTube book and what I wanted to film, but I just never get around to them. I want to film another one today. I think the last one I filmed was the No Mirror makeup challenge, and I know these challenges are ancient, like came about so long ago, but when they came about I didn't film them. So if you have been here for a while, you know that I'm very late to the game all the time. Just getting around to filming these challenges now. So today's challenge is going to be the makeup in alphabetical order challenge. So I have a list on my phone of the makeup products in alphabetical order. So if you want to see how I do my makeup in alphabetical order and maybe look like a bomb scare after it, just keep watching. So nothing on my face just now, and obviously we would usually start with a primer. Not today. So we're starting with baking powder, even though there's nothing to bake on my skin right now. So I'm taking the original RCMA no colour powder. This is just what I use for baking. This is my favourite baking powder. I've used it for years now. So I'm taking a damp beauty blender and just gonna bake what I would usually bake. Like, how long do I leave it on for? Do I leave it on? Do I just brush it right away? Okay. I didn't actually think this was going to stick to the skin as well as it has. Oh, this is a mess. I'm going to put a bit on my forehead as well. Because why not? Right, baking powder done. I don't know how long to actually leave it on the skin for. I might actually just brush it away now. Literally done nothing. I wasn't expecting it to be honest, but where can we be? We next have blush, and I actually have a cream blush which is great. So it is a Beauty Crop, the Pam Bam, and it's in the shade Mauve Wave. And I actually got this in a glossy box, and it is so bright and such a nice colour. I have used this before. So my thought process for this, since I'm going to be putting foundation on over this, I'm going to pack it on. I might regret that, I might eat my words. Try to gather a lot here. Pop it on. So as you can see, it is very, very bright. Usually that would be blended out, but no. I'm going to pack it on and just kind of leave it. And I will probably find in this video I have the wrong placement of makeup. Wow.
What the fuck? How did you get here for? Oh, the game, man. How the fuck is you in there that quick?
Okay, I think that looks... It looks absolutely terrible. Right, I'm going to leave the blush like this. It looks absolutely mental, but again, I hope it shows up through the foundation. There is no way that can't show up through foundation. So still in the letter B, we have bronzer, and I don't have any liquid or cream bronzer, so I'm thinking I'm going to use a lipstick. I did do this in another challenge video and it didn't go very well because it was the wrong colour. So I had another look and I found one that is a pretty decent bronzer colour, I would say. It's very orange toned and warm toned, so it's the Makeup Revolution lipstick in Naked Beauty. This is the shade here, so it's not too bad for bronzer. I'm just going to apply that, blend it out as best as I can, and again be quite heavy handed because I want it to show through a little bit. I don't know if it will show through or it will just blend together because it's a lipstick, but for the forehead. Right, I'm going to blend it out a little bit with a brush and then maybe add more on. For the shade, it's actually not too bad. I'm going to add a bit more on the forehead just to make it more prominent. Hopefully it shows up a little bit when we come to add foundation on. Right, bronzer is on, so let's see what's next. So next we're moving on to C, which is concealer. So I'm taking the Zoeva Authentic Skin Perfector Retouch Concealer in the shade Absolute. Let's just apply this where we would usually. I don't want to get it on the blush though, because I don't want to conceal that blush. So I'm just going to add a little bit. I would probably put some under my brows as well, because if this is the only time I can use concealer, I need to carve the brows, which I haven't done yet. So let's blend it out with my beauty blender. I'll do my eyebrows first. I remember the days you wouldn't even do your eyebrows. You would do like a full face makeup with no eyebrows and it was fine. Right, eyebrow concealer blended out, so let's do the under eyes and try not to get it on the blush. I think that's okay for concealer. It's as good as I'm going to get. So I'll do the other one as well. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Next we're moving on to contour. So I wasn't actually going to put any contour on because I have this bronzer on, but I'm thinking since I have this base, I might just put a bit of powder on. So I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. I haven't used this in ages, it's probably out of date, which is quite disgusting. But I'm going to take this one. This is the one I never used to use because it was a bit dark. Probably going to regret this, but let's just go for it. Probably not the best contouring job that I'm going to do ever, but it's fine. Oh my god, I have made a boo-boo. Big one. I forgot how pigmented this palette was. Anastasia Beverly Hills, you're doing something. Oh, I'm very much regretting my decision to do this. So moving on to E now, first we have eyebrows. So for the eyebrows, I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Ultra Brow Retractable Brow Pencil in the shade Ash Brown. I'm going to switch to the Avon MAC Perfect Brow Sculpting Pencil. I tried this the other day in my Avon video and it was so creamy. And it goes on a lot better than that Wet n Wild one. The Wet n Wild one isn't as creamy. So I'll use this. So I really enjoyed this. So much more creamy and it just glides on. Where's my arch? It's a very flat brow. I really want my brows microbladed, but I'm a bit scared. Right, that's as good as this brow's gonna get. So I'm gonna do the other one and then I'll come back with the next later. Okay, my eyebrows are very much sisters, not twins. This one's turned out pretty decent and this one, I don't know what's happened here, but I'm going to move on because I'm not going to waste my time. So what is next after eyebrows? Eyebrow gel, obviously. I'm just taking this one by Model Co. I got it from a glossy box again. And I'm just going to brush my eyebrows up a little bit and over a little bit, and you know, there's not a perfect way to do this. So next, sticking with E, we're moving on to eyelashes. This feels so wrong. Right, just grabbing a pair of eyelashes. Probably not cleaned them since last time I wore them, but that get tacky before I stick them on my eyeballs. It feels so weird putting lashes on now. Like, why? Right, that is as good as the lashes are gonna get. So still on E, next we have eyeliner. So I'm going to use the Ico London Precise Smudge Proof Pitch Black Skinny Liquid Eyeliner. And I got this from a glossy box. I hate doing eyeliner once I've got eyelashes on. But, right, I'm going to do what you're not supposed to do and pull my eye out. Right, I'm not feeling too happy with that, but we move. Right, not the best eyeliner, but I'm going to leave it like that. Next for E, we have eye primer. Eye primer. I'm going to take the P. Louise eyeshadow base. Oh no, I don't want to get on my lashes. Right, this isn't too bad. This isn't too bad. We've got this, we've got this. Right. Playing it safe, just going to do a little bit. A little bit of this goes a long way anyway. So, oh shit. Oh no. It's fine, we've got this. Right, primer on. The last thing we have for E is eyeshadow. So, let's try and do a nice eyeshadow look above these lashes. So, I'm taking this Beauty Bay Bright palette. My friend actually gave me this, thanks B. So, very bright. I love this type of palette, so I'm going to do oranges because I'm wearing orange tie-dye. Okay, so for my transition shade, I'm going to take this Bare Necessity shade here with a big fluffy brush and get the transition shade on. Okay. This feels so weird to do this with lashes already on, but we move. Blend that right out. Nice transition shades, and just do the same on the other eye as well. If this turns out half decent, I will be shook. Right, next I'm going to go right in with Heat Wave, which is a very bright orange. And I'm just going to put that in my crease and blend it in. Really packing this orange on and just blending it out as well with the big fluffy brush. Just ensure it's all still blending together, blending out, packing it here and then into the crease. Right, there's this really muted red here and it's called Head Over Heels. So, right in the outer V and through the crease. Okay, give me that brush and let's blend it out. These shadows blend really nice, which is great. I haven't used this palette before, but the shadows blend really nice. Again on the other side, V into the crease. This side is blended out a lot nicer, I will say, but it's fine. Right, now for the lid shades, I think I'm going to go with this yellow here, and it's a shimmer yellow and it's called Rise and Shine, and I'm just going to apply that with my fingers. And here. Okay. Let's blend out a bit and see how we look. So for the lower lash line, I think I'm going to take this colour here, which is Tangerine Dream. Another nice orange shade. Just pop that on. No, don't like that. I'm going to take Hot Stuff. I always look ill when I use red. I need to stop doing that. Next we're moving on to F, which is foundation. Thank God. Right, finally foundation. I'm going to be using the Avon True Colour Flawless Looks Foundation in the shade Creamy Natural, and I tried this in my Avon makeup video the other day and it is light to medium coverage, so I'm hoping this shows through underneath. So I'm just going to start applying it all over my face and hoping for the best. Okay, moment of truth. I can't see the bronzer anymore. Right. The blush definitely shows through, which I'm happy about. The bronzer, not so much. Blush definitely still shows through. Bronzer, is it? I don't know if it's showing through or if it's just looking mucky. It's just covering it completely, isn't it? Right, that is us all blended, and I can say that the blush definitely shows through. I'm seeing darkness around my face, but it's not as bronze as obviously. I do feel like I have got some bronze areas on my face, just not to the extent that I usually go for. Right, I'm glad I don't look like Rosie Ferozy and Jim anymore with those big pink cheeks. Next letter we have is H, which is highlight. So I'm going to try and use this because I haven't powdered my face yet. It's a Fenty Beauty Matchsticks in Starstruck. Now I've had this in my collection for so long and I haven't really figured out how to use it properly. So I'm going to attempt to highlight with this, and if it doesn't work I'll just use a powder highlight, but let's try it. Right, okay. Right. It's pretty, but it's really natural for what I usually go for. So yeah, that's nice. I'm going to put a powder on top of that because it's pretty natural. So I'm going to take this palette by BH Cosmetics. It's the Belgian Waffle palette, which has contour and highlight palette, and I'm going to take powdered sugar and syrup, mix them all together and pop that on my face. So it's just these two shades here. Just add that on top of that Fenty. Yep, that is more what I want. Bam highlight in your face. Yep, that is more of what I was going for. So we have that base already there, which is great. Right, and I'm just gonna tap this out a bit. And I'll also need to highlight my brow bone, so I'm just gonna use the same two shades and just highlight there as well. Right, highlight all done. So next what we have is lip liner. So for lip liner, I'm going to use the NYX lip liner in Toast, and it's quite a nice brown shade. So I'm going to line my lips with this. So just line my lips with this, and it's quite dark, but I'm going to put like a nice nude in the middle. Fill it in a little bit on the bottom. And next for L is lipstick, so I'm going to use MAC's Honey Love because I love this nude. I feel like it does wash me out a little bit, but I still love it, especially with this lip liner. Oh yeah.
Oh, doing a video.
Mm-hmm. Say hiya. No, you're alright. Right, so yeah, MAC's Honey Love on the lips. It is such a nice nude, but I just feel it washes me out a bit. Next on the list is M, which is mascara. So I'm going to take the Maybelline New York Lash Sensational Mascara and apply that to my lashes. Oh, and that fake lash hasn't even stuck. Or that one. This is just great. Right, mascara done. So next we have powder. Let's get some powder on this face. I'm so glad it's powder now because I hate when I feel my makeup isn't all set in place. So, and I'm just using the Rimmel London Stay Matte. Powder myself up. And I do still see a bit of warmth like around the bronzer area, which I'm glad about. Right, powder done. I feel good now. Next we have primer. For all the makeup that I've already put on my face. So for primer, I am going to cheat a little bit because if you thought I was actually going to take a cream primer and put that all over my face, you're very wrong because I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Purifying Primer Water. So I'm all primed. Lastly, we have setting spray. So I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution Camin Makeup Fixing Spray. And just like that. And that was the last step of the Alphabetical Makeup Challenge. I think I did not too bad. So the makeup is complete and that is all I have for Do My Makeup in Alphabetical Order Challenge. So I have a few more challenges that I want to do. I will be getting them up in due course. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I could really use your support. So that is all I have for today's video and I will see you all in my next one.